Welcome back students. In our previous video we have studied definition of sets and example of sets. I hope that my concept is clear to all of you. If still you have any doubts you can WhatsApp me. Now through this video we are going to study the representation of sets. We can represent a set by two methods. First is your roster form and second one is set builder form. So what we do in roster form I have already discussed with you, but through this video I am going to clear your doubts. So roster form. In roster form we write the elements. Suppose I have taken a set of vowels. Can you tell me the seven vowels of English alphabets? That are A, E, I, O and U. Sorry, five vowels. These are the five vowels of English alphabet. A, E, I, O, U. These are five. If I will not put comma between each of them, then what will happen? If I will not write comma, then what will happen? It will be a new word which has no meaning. A, E, I, O, U, like this. It has no meaning. But if I will separate them by comma, then each and every letter has its own significance. So what we do in roster form, we separate all the elements by comma and enclose them in braces or curly brackets. And to represent this kind of representation of elements, we just equate it with any alphabet. Say V. We equate this representation of the set as any English alphabet, and that English alphabet should be in capital letters. So this is a set of vowels, so I am representing it capital through by capital V. You can write A, B, C by any of the letter as you wish. So simply in roster form we write all the elements, we list all the elements, they separated by comma, and we equate that set to a particular English alphabet. Suppose in our previous video I have written the names of the students of class 11th who have taken maths as a subject. So I represent that set by capital M, and the names was Avnish, Sarvendra, Ramandeep, Ume and so and so. So these names were separated by comma, encloses in braces and equated through a capital letter of English alphabet. This is all about the roster form of a set. I have already discussed it with you and I have shared PDF and all the notes of how to write a roster form in detail. So you can just read it, and I hope you will not have any doubt on roster form. Now the second is set builder form. Yes, you may have few confusion in this set builder form. So we will do it step by step. जब आपको एक सेट रिप्रेजेंट करना है तो उसको हम इक्वल करते हैं इंग्लिश के कैपिटल अल्फ़ाबेट के थ्रू. सपोज कैपिटल ए इज अ सेट, so A equals to, then I will start curly braces. Okay, I have written all these things in your notes. No, what you will do, you have to choose any English alphabet, but that should be in small letters. Usually we select small x. Usually we select small x or small y or small z. Usually, okay. There is no rule that we will always select X, Y and Z. You can take your own alphabet, but to have some similarity in our work, and so we take usually X, Y or Z. Then after X we write a colon. Colon means two dots like this. I think it is visible to you. X, and then we write colon, and after colon we write the definition of x, that is known as px, and then we closes the braces. This is the typical representation of set builder form. And what is the easy or what is the proper form to represent any set in set builder form? Yes, capital A is equals to open braces, take any alphabet, small alphabet, put your colon, and then suppose I have to convert the set of vowels which we have written in roster form earlier. Now I want to represent the set of vowels in set builder form. Then what I will write? What is px here? Px is a definition which defines x. Px defines x. So capital A is equals to x colon. We need to define x. X is a vowel of English alphabet, and then close the braces. How you will read it? The meaning of braces, it means the set of all. Colon, the meaning of colon is such that. Okay, so you will read it. Set A is equals to the set of all x. Braces means the set of all x, set of all x such that, because colon means such that. Again, set of all x such that x is a vowel of English alphabet. This is the set builder form. This is known as set builder form. And if you want to convert it into roster form, you can write simply capital A is equals to braces open A E I O U, closes the braces. So by taking one simple example, I have written two different forms of the representation of a set. This is the set roster form, this is the roster form, and this is the set builder form. So after this, I think the concept is clear to you all, and if still you have any doubt, you can WhatsApp me, okay, or you can call me. I will tell you your answer. Now next thing is, we have started exercise 1.1. okay, before you start your exercise 1.1, I have shared the answers of question number 1, 2 and 3 with you all. I want to discuss one basic thing with you. The symbol this and this means belongs to, and this means does not belong to. So what are the purposes of introducing these two symbols? Because I haven't used these two symbols yet in any of the definition. अभी तक मैंने किसी भी definition में इन दोनों symbols का use नहीं किया, belongs to or does not belongs to. Then why I have written here? Yes, capital A is the set of A E I O U. What we understand through this set? A set A is a set which represents the collection of vowels A E I O U, and I am writing here few alphabets A B D, okay, and O. I have written 4 alphabets A B D and O. I have to put some symbol. I have two options. Either I will put belongs to or I will put does not belongs to. This is your set A. So simply small a. Small a is an element of set A. अगर small a set capital A का एक एलिमेंट है तो एलिमेंट अगर है तो वो क्या करेगा? सिंपली बिलोंग करेगा. So we will put this symbol belongs to. Small b. Small b is not here. So we will write does not belongs to. Small d. D is not here. So we will write does not belong to. And O. O is a member. O is an element, or O is an object of set A. Therefore it will definitely belong to A. Okay, and all the rest of the things I have discussed through these two videos, and I hope now you can easily solve exercise 1.1 question number 1, 2 and 3. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you and have a